Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I do a bow split French braid. I love this hairstyle. It is so cute and such a fun way to dress up a French braid and just give it that extra oomph. So I start with my hair curly. I gather a small section at the top of my head. And I'm doing a Dutch braid, so as I gather in the hair to the outside pieces, I pull them under the middle piece rather than going over. You'll want to decide where in the French braid or where on your head you want the bow to lie. And once you've made that decision, just kind of keep that in mind as you're starting your French braid and as you're going and braiding your hair. I wanted mine a little further down, so I'm doing a larger section of French braid on top. And then I like to give the braid a little bit more fullness. And so periodically I stop braiding and I pull on the outside edges. Gives it more fullness and I think makes for a cuter French braid, especially with this style. This is the part where I want my bow, and so I pull the bottom half of my hair out of the way and I elastic off the braid that I was just doing. I really want a smooth braid, so I try my best to keep the hair nice and smooth. On the last pull through, make a loop and separate your hair in half. I use my small topsy tail and stick it through. This makes the middle part of the bow. And just take a small section of hair from the pony and pull it through. When I'm pulling through with my topsy tail, I hold on to the hair that's going through as well as the rubber band just to keep it tight and going. Then you're going to take one side and bobby pin it. I like to stick my hand through the loop when I'm pinning it. And on this side, I noticed that I had a little weird part, so I just pulled that and am bobby pinning the left loop over that weird hair that didn't go in where it should have. Bobby pins can fix a lot, and don't be afraid to use them. And this style looks super cute even just like that with the braid on top and then the bow with the curly hair, but I'm going to continue the French braid. I'm going to gather up that ponytail remnant and start braiding that just the same way I did on the top, under the middle section. And as you're gathering in, always remember to go under. I in fact had to start this part over because I started doing a regular French braid instead of the Dutch braid, which happens a lot. Make sure to leave some hair out along your ears or hairline if you want some looser hair pulled free. This part I'm going to go back and loosen up and pull out the edges to give it a fuller look for the braid. It's just so pretty when it's pulled out. It does loosen up the side of the hair a little bit, so just keep that in mind as you're pulling, that it does loosen all of your hair. and then pull it to the side and continue the braid all the way down, periodically stopping and pulling on the edges, and tie it off with a rubber band. Once I had the band on, I went back and loosened the braid a little bit more to make it a little bit more full, and then I was done. Tug tug. And that's how I do it. It's super easy, but really, really cute. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.